Hello and welcome to the Daily Comic and Collectible, episode 308. Now today, the collectible of the day is the Hasbro Toys Marvel Legends Retro Collection Punisher action figure. Punisher gets his name for the revenge he takes on society's evilest villains. Imagine the ruthless vigilante waging war against criminals with this 6-inch scale Punisher vintage figure, including combat weapon accessory. A tribute to the history of Marvel superheroes, the retro 6-inch collection features retro packaging and design, includes multiple points of articulation, classic-inspired details, and character-specific accessories. Blister card package includes retro-style Punisher, alternate head sculpt, and rocket launcher, released by Hasbro Toys. Now, the comic of the day is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 175, with the cover date of December 1977, with story by Lynn Wein, art by Ross Andru, and cover by Ross Andru. This issue is titled Big Apple Battleground. Spider-Man stops the Punisher from shooting wildly at the Hitman, saving Jameson from any stray bullets that may hit him, allowing for the Hitman to escape with his intended target. But not before Spider-Man is able to tag his helicopter with a spider tracer. When the police arrive to apprehend both Spider-Man and the Punisher, the two heroes make their escape. While Joe Robertson and Glory Grant console Marla Madison, the Punisher tells Spider-Man his connection to the Hitman. The Punisher explains that while he was fighting in Vietnam, he was saved by Burt Kenyon, who would become the Hitman later, and the Punisher agreed that he owed Burt a favor for doing so. Finishing his story, the two heroes find that the spider tracer has been removed from the helicopter, and their search has reached a dead end. Meanwhile, Harry Osborn is having a session with his psychiatrist, who pushes Harry's buttons by pressing on Liz's departure from his life. Harry loses his cool and attacks Barton. In the scuffle, one man rises, proclaiming that the Green Goblin will live again. As Spider-Man and the Punisher continue to search for the Hitman and Jameson, the leader of the People's Liberation Front, along with the Hitman, take Jameson to the Statue of Liberty, where they intend on executing Jameson for his anti-PLO editorials. Spider-Man and the Punisher manage to track them down and battle the Hitman on top of the Statue of Liberty. During the fight, the Hitman and Jameson both get knocked off the statue. The Hitman manages to grab a hold of the statue, while Jameson is caught by Spider-Man. However, the wall crawler's injured arm threatens to send them both to a fatal fall to the ground. The Hitman then tries to cash in on the favor the Punisher owes him: one life. The Punisher decides to save Jameson and Spider-Man, telling the Hitman he didn't specify that the life he needed to have to save to be his. The Hitman, accepting that the Punisher's debt is paid, lets go and falls to his death. Geek Fact: this is considered a key issue, revealing the partial origin of the Punisher, and the origin and death of Hitman. Bonus Geek Fact: even though this is the official death of Hitman, he is briefly brought back to life during the events of Clone Conspiracy, issues number 2 through 5, starting in January 2017. Another bonus geek fact: over the years, there have been many WTF moments with the Punisher, including nuking the X-Men on the moon. He held Archie at gunpoint. He turned the Hulk into dust. He punted an armless, legless lady into a house fire. He suffocated a Russian mobster with an obese man, Mr. Bumpo, and even killed a guy with another guy's head. And that's just for starters. And final geek fact: Lieutenant Frank Castle, aka the Punisher, is an Italian American former Marine who served in multiple tours of duty, receiving bronze and silver stars and 4 Purple Hearts. He became a vigilante after seeing his wife and children gunned down for accidentally seeing a mafia hit. Now, with a death's head skull adorning his chest, he's devoted his life to destroying organized crime. The Punisher's first appearance was in Amazing Spider Man, issue number 129, with the cover date of February 1974. Well, I'd like to thank you for joining me for another Daily Comic and Collectible, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. This is Cat Fan Comics Man, and I'll catch you on the flip. Over and out.